Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, I think I figured out what the problem was. A number of things. Mainly that because I had this set up in Streamlabs, VStream was trying to stream to YouTube as well as other things. Dusty! Get back here! Dusty! I need a hug from Dusty! I need someone to pop my back. That's what I need, actually. Ugh. Just wanted to say thanks for helping me get into writing. My story is currently up to 89 pages. Wow, that's awesome. Is it Joey? Okay, so look, seeing that people are actually coming and staying and not complaining about buffering and stuff yet, I'm hoping that all of the issues are fixed now. So another issue I had with all of the Veeam stream trying to stream to multiple platforms that I wasn't aware that I was doing, I also discovered that in Streamlabs, the Muppet that I am was streaming the application as well as my screen, so I couldn't tell for some reason, but yeah, it was doing both. So one was underneath the other thing. So I was technically streaming the like double the amount of stuff, so that's why there was so much buffering. What doodles? Whatever comes to mind while we're chatting. People are more than welcome to like make a super chat donation and make a request. Just keeping in mind that you know, everything has to be safe for work, and I do prefer it if you keep things as simple as possible. Just fun, silly ideas to do with my characters or characters that are, you know, well known. And if I don't know them, then I'll have to say no. So your donation will be, you know, you'll have to change your mind, is what I'm saying. But yeah, people can make requests if they want to. That's fine, but I'm not asking for them specifically today, so no worries. Otherwise, I'm just gonna doodle ideas for new poses for my videos this year. I need to update the poses I use for my videos, so I'm probably going to make a start on that. They're not going to be too different from the ones I already use. They're just going to be better quality. Frostbite, no! Kick it Beaker, you request that every time! Without fail. Kick it Beaker. Fine. Thank you for your $2 donation. Oh my god, I'm so appreciative. Steamboat Willie style Maddie. Well, you have to make a donation to request the drawing, just to clarify. Steamboat Willie style Maddie and Mary, since the animation is in the public domain as of today. The animation of Steamboat Willie is not in public domain. The design of the Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse is. It's interesting to see how many people have been confused about that, thinking, oh, Mickey Mouse is in the public domain now. It's like, no, he's not. The Steamboat Willie design is. I did not set myself up for this. That's not fair. Fine. Let me get the thing. Is that the notification for your donation only coming up now? Okay. Alright. That's fine. Streamlabs is broken, I swear. Is Oswald the Rabbit in public domain yet? Good lord. As of January 2023, yes, Oswald the Rabbit, the shorts anyway, are in the public domain, but the design of Oswald the Rabbit as he appears in the Once Upon a Time studio is not. It's so confusing, isn't it? It's so bizarre. Maybe having a staring contest with Hufio. I need to write these ideas down. So, kick it. Let's bring this down a bit. Kick it. Beaker. Mary. Staring. Contest. With. Hufio. Hey Joey, can you do me a favor? Can you send me a reference of Hufio to me, please? I really hope my mic's not picking that up. My neighbours downstairs are playing loud music again. Joy. So the way to combat that is to try not to get peeved and find some music to listen to try to drown it out. The problem I have is that the music is so loud, it's not that you hear the music, it's that you feel it through the floor. So it makes your furniture slightly vibrate, so yeah, it's ugh. It's actually making my desk shake. That's crazy. Okay, you can't hear it. Oh, okay, that's fine. Thank you, Joey. So let me just do this then, if I can. Copy image. Can I just paste this right here? No, I can't. Darn it. I can if I open it in a browser, though. Boom. There we go. Let's make him smaller. There we go. Okay. I really don't know how this is going to work, but we'll figure it out. Permission to whine overly dramatically. Okay. Permission granted? Okay, the music stopped, so I'm guessing they're just testing it out. I think our neighbor is a DJ. I think, and that's why there's like loud music during times when you don't expect it, because they're probably like testing stuff. I really don't know. We don't know our neighbors. It's not for lack of trying. Anyway. This month I turn elderly. Joey, you're not old. I'm older than you by several years. Let's get some music going. I had a really nice acoustic thing going in our last attempt. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, reset filters. There we go. Right, so we need acoustic. Where's acoustic? There it is. Okay. And instrumental. Why is it only showing us 12? Before it had like hundreds. What? Okay, let's try a different genre then. Let's go electronic then. Instrumental. There we go. Things are going so much smoother now. Yay! Ooh, I don't like that. Nope. Maybe not electronic then. Let's find something else. I mean, this is okay so far. Ooh, I actually like that. Okay, yes, let's save to light sounds. Kick it, beaker. Good lord. Okay. Taking a while to get going here. My apologies. Ooh, that is nasty image. That is AI generated awfulness. Okay. Beaker the Muppet, yes. Frost has this habit of, whenever I say, yes, people can make requests for drawings, he always requests Beaker, but he wants me to draw Beaker, but kick it as in my hubby. So, he was not here at the moment, so... Let me try, see what I can do. Permission to call Joey best soldier. I mean, do you want me to give you permission to lie? Because you know why I do it. I don't know why you do it. You're crazy. Because Muppets are actually not easy to draw. As simplistic as they are very easy to get wrong. No, Maddie's the best soldier because she was first soldier. Therefore, she will always be the best. Remember Muppets Haunted Mansion? Yeah, I watched it once. That was fun. Yeah, I didn't go back to watch it again though. But then I've never been to Disney World or Disneyland or any theme park or amusement park in my life. So, there we go. Mary dressed like classic Willy Wonka, hat and all. Okay. Mary. As in the Gene Wilder version. Okay. Gene Wilder. Wilder. Willy. Well. Wonka. Okay. I'm just going to put a circle around that so I know it's one thing. Want to see the new Wonka movie? Yeah, but I don't want to pay cinema theatre prices. Besides, we're saving our cinema trip for the new Godzilla movie this month, so yeah, we'll be seeing that. Cinema trips are expensive. Is Godzilla vs. Kong this month? It is for us. I don't know if it is in the UK, but it is for us. And people joining the stream will be like, what am I looking at? What is this? Okay, so technically, if we're doing Kick It, his hair is actually like... Oh, let's put him in a ponytail. That actually looks pretty close. Okay. Screwed up that line. My favorite Godzilla mecha design, as in Mecha Godzilla, my favorite is the first one, the OG. I don't know if there's any movie I'm dying to see this year, to be honest. I know what game I'm dying to get through, though. Take 3 guesses. I love how you sketch. You're using Adobe Photoshop, correct? Yes, I am. This is Adobe Photoshop. I know as much as I hate using Adobe products, this is what I learned on when I learned digital art, so I don't really want to change it. I do have other programs I could use, but this one is my go-to comfort, so it gives me the most control, I feel. And I'm drawing, the tablet I'm using is a Wacom Cintiq 22-inch monitor. I was very... the reason why I have this is because just before I immigrated, my grandfather passed away, and a couple of months after that, maybe a year after that, I learned that he left me some money, so I asked my family if I could use that to invest into Wacom Cintiq, and they said of course. So I have a Cintiq now, and the rest of the money that was left to me has gone toward other things that are more important, like, you know, wedding stuff. Although we are married already, we haven't had a wedding yet, so that's what we're celebrating this year. In fact, we will be doing that in April, and we do intend on live streaming that, and it will be in Scotland, so we're really excited to get that over and done with, because that's been in the pipeline plan since 2019, would you believe, because that's when we got engaged, and because of COVID, so many things were thrown into the works. Spanners thrown into the works as a result of that, so yeah. Who would make a better Godzilla, Maddie, or... Is that a trick question? Mary, of course. It's like any question when you say, who would win in a fight, Mary or... Mary's always going to win because she's Mary Sue. It's kind of the point. It looked familiar as I used Procreate as I recognized the UI of Photoshop back in my college days. Yes. So maybe having a staring contest with Hufio. Joey, do you want that to be the pony version of Mary or the human version? Mary and Carla, I hope I've said your name right. Thank you for your donation of $5 and thank you for reminding me to save, because I have not done that. Save your work, kids. Save. There we go. Pony version, or whichever is funnier. I haven't drawn the pony version of Mary Sue in such a long time. But I will try my best. I tried drawing her. I did draw her, like, for a Twitter post the other day, so that's a lie. I want to go to Scotland one day, as unicorns are awesome. They may not be real, but can imagine they can be in an alternate reality. They could exist. Well, the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, for those that don't know. So there are unicorns, at least statues and carvings of them everywhere. So you can actually have great fun. We used to do what's called a unicorn hunt, and it would basically be finding all of the unicorn statues and things, as many as we can in a race. That's what we used to do as kids. That was fun. It's kind of like a treasure hunt, and you're basically finding landmarks, and whoever gets there first or gets all them all wins, and you have to take a picture of yourself beside the said thing to prove that you were there. So, yeah, that was good fun. Morgan Alsing, thank you for your donation. Death from Discworld drinking hot tea. Death. Ooh, that's the wrong layer. Yeah, this one. Death from Discworld drinking tea. Hot tea, I should add. One of the books I'm reading right now is Fire and Fate, which is it's from the Disney villain series, and in this Fire and Fate, which is the Hades book. In this book, he is a tea drinker, and not only a tea drinker, but he actually has a fascination with different types of tea. And just the idea of picturing Hades drinking tea just really confuses me. Like, you know, I don't know. He doesn't strike me as a tea drinker. He's definitely more of a coffee kind of guy. But still an interesting thing. I'm like, I can't really picture these spider-like fingers of his holding a teacup. I'm like, no, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it sometime. But just the thing of death from Discworld drinking hot tea just reminded me of that. That book is so short. I've only been reading it for 2 days. I'm almost finished. Well, 2 days. And I read some of it before I go to bed. And I'm already, like, 2/3 of the way through. Not because I'm enjoying it. It's just... It's not that it's bad. It's that it's like when you dive into a TV show and watch an episode of it that's like in the middle of a season where it's a story long it's a season-long storyline rather than an episodic thing. So there's a lot going on in the book that happened in previous books that I wasn't aware of. I didn't know that the series wasn't episodic, so I'm going to have to figure out if it's worth buying all the other books. Flotsam and Jetsam versus Pain and Panic. Who wins? Pain and Panic for sure, because Flotsam and Jetsam are just talking eels. They don't have any magical powers. Whereas Pain and Panic, they can change and transform into any creature they want, and they can also combine together into a larger creature. So yeah, Pain and Panic would definitely win against those two. I picture Hades using his head to warm up coffee. Yeah. Okay, so let's try and see if we can... There we go. Ref. What's this? Nothing. Okay. I did play the Hercules PS1 game. The first center boss still stumps me. I have a Let's Play series of that game on my channel. What you have to do, if you're not aware, is that you have to jump on the centaur's back, and basically you're just on his back like a bucking bronco, and you just do that 3 times, and eventually you'll be able to punch him. How well does Braveheart represent Scotland, Maddie? Not very well, considering Braveheart, most of the film was done in New Zealand. Not a single scene was filmed in Scotland, and all of the extras, only one of them was Scottish. And most of the actors playing it have never set foot in Scotland, and a lot of it is a romanticized version of how Americans see medieval Scotland rather than actual historic Scotland. So a lot of Scots will tell you that it's not a good movie if you're looking for historic accuracy when it comes to Scotland. Are castles a wedding thing in Scotland? Yes. You can't throw a rock in Scotland without hitting a historic building, so yes. Castles are a thing. Our wedding is not in a castle, sadly. Purely for practical reasons, and yeah, Did you know there's more castles in Germany than McDonald's in the USA? I can believe that. Never been to Germany. Would like to one day. I guess our neighbors are cleaning up after their party. There's a lot of crashing and banging going on. I've never been to Wales. I would love to though, because I've seen some beautiful pictures of the countryside there. Never been to Ireland either. Am I a fan of bagpipe music? No, not really. It's like, oh, Scottish, you must be a fan of bagpipe music. No, not really. I mean, there's some awesome like rock bands that have like bagpipe music in them and stuff, and some metal bands that have bagpipes and stuff. That's cool, but like if you're talking about traditional bagpipe music, not really, because growing up in Scotland, you're quite often forced to learn how to dance traditional Scottish dancing, and you have to listen to terrible bagpipe music over and over. So the association with that makes me not like bagpipe music. Ooh, hello. Ooh, that's not looking good. Her eyes aren't quite looking at Hufio though. You got any new rock metal songs you can recommend? The addition of Brothers of Metal really improved my playlist. Brothers of Metal, yeah, there's so many, but there's recently though, there hasn't been that many new bands I've discovered, because I tend to listen to a lot of the same stuff. So, you know, go for the usual. But there's Brothers of Metal, I'm just looking up my music playlist on Spotify just so I get the names right. Let's see. Is there not a way where I can just, instead of top mixes, can you just show me my likes, please? Oops. Let's see. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. No. Playlists. No. How do I bring up my list of liked stuff on Spotify? Because they've changed the layout again. I freaking hate it when they do this. There we go. Okay, found it. My apologies. Okay. Can I make this bigger? Yes. So there's baby metal I got into this year. Beast in Black's a good one. Let me... You know what? Let's do song instead of album. Yeah, Beast in Black, Glory Hammer, a whole bunch of other stuff. Sabaton, of course. Well, your Spotify playlist is similar to mine, Chris, because half of the music you listen to is because I recommended it to you. Devon Townsend, Flogging Molly, which is an Irish rock band. They're fun. Drugstore Romeos. Kate Bush, of course. Swarm. Epica, Pink Floyd, Gorillaz. It's not technically metal, but Neither is Kate Bush, but you know, whatever. I'm just listing off all the music I've been listening to, like regardless of genre. I like Peggy Lee, Florence and the Machine, Dark Element, Amy McDonald, Scrum. Good lord. Old Gods of Asgard, The Who, as in WHO, as well as The Who as in HU, the Mongolian metal band. Rammstein, Powerwolf, yes. Why have I got that on there? I don't want that. Okay, whatever. Equilibrium, Bloodhound. Let's see, Limp Bizkit. Powerwolf, which I have already mentioned because Chris mentioned it. Windrose. Beast in Black. Brothers of Metal. Striper. Manowar, yes. Sons of Apollo, Murder Dolls, Owl City, The Cog is Dead, Two Cellos, Battle Beast, I think we brought up earlier, Metal Light, Billie Holiday, Ink Spots, you know, even this kind of stuff. Lily Allen, Rhapsody, Sharks in Your Mouth, Bad Wolves, Dream Evil. Oh, I haven't listened to them in a long time. Since 2018. Good lord. Or at least that was when they were added to my list. What Sabaton song is your favorite? Oh, that's a good question. Primo Victoria, I think, has to be my favorite Sabaton song. It was one of the first Sabaton songs I ever heard. And I've seen them live a couple of times. They're amazing live. They're so good live. Ashes Remain. Pete in Parish, yeah. Artist to artist. How long have you been taking up art? I've been up to art for 20 years now. I've been doing art as a freelance capacity full time since 2017, but art itself I've been doing all my life. And that's well over 20 years. Not that it's a competition or anything, but 2017 was when I started doing it full time. No, it wasn't. When I started doing it on a freelance capacity, I was doing other jobs as well in 2017. Started doing it full time not long after that. No, I think it was actually 2017 as well. Lamb of God, 12 Stones, Disciple, Buddy Holly, getting into the classics now. Lacuna Coil, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Amanda Palmer, oh my god, I love her so much. Dresden Dolls, of course, which is Amanda Palmer's band. Pink. Disturbed, of course. Pantera. Slipknot. I used to be really into them in my college days. Back in AC/DC. Jonathan Young. Within Temptation. Just gonna make sure that this is muted. Yes, it is. Remember the Friendship is Magic episode where Pinkie Pie got a bagpipe type thing? Scotland's not the only country that has bagpipes, you know. Just saying. Ireland, Germany, Wales, Africa, you know. It's not just Scotland that has them. Analysis Anarchy will turn 10 years this October. Well, we'll have to let Dr. Wolf and Josh know that, because that's their content, not mine. But yeah, that's awesome. I know I'm in it, that's great, but not my thing to celebrate, but yeah. Anyway. Slipknot are playing in Glasgow this year. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's get this done. Sorry about the Discord noises. I'll disable that in a moment. Oh, stop it. Knock it off. How do I do this? Mute. There we go. Alright. Sorry, a Discord server I'm in that has not had any activity for a long time suddenly came to life, so I'm like, oh hey, I need to put that on mute. Good lord, it's been so long since I've drawn Mary Pony version. Eh? There we go. Okay. That was weird. That looks wrong. There we go. Okay. And then... Maddie's not on a staring contest with Hoofy. Mary is. But you're right, it does look kind of like he's shocked that they're in a staring contest. Okay, so we can get rid of this now. Can you? Oh, there we go. Staring contest with Hufio. And I don't need this anymore. Okay. So next is Mary Jean Wilder, Willy Wonka. Was this the human version or the pony version? I can't remember if you requested it. I'm sorry. Wait, it should come up in. It should actually show me in Streamlabs. I'm dumb. No, it's only showing me the last one. That's stupid. Okay, maybe I just scroll up then. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, it was Frost that requested it. Human. Okay. I'm going to take a break in about 10 minutes because I'm getting hungry. And I didn't have lunch. Don't yell at me. I had breakfast. But not lunch, so. Well, humans are so much easier to draw than ponies for me, so there we go. Famous last words. Okay, this is when I screw it up. Let me do this, Mary. Oh, that's old. Wow, okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah. ADD brain. Okay. Willy Wonka original. Gene Wilder. Okay. Let's see if we can get this. You know, we should do a live stream where we're doing timed challenges again. I remember those. Those were fun. How long can you draw for until your hand gets sore? Well, I like to think I can keep drawing for a while before I get carpal tunnel, but it's more, could probably go for several hours before needing to stop. For that reason, anyway. Superman just said Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Superman. Wow. Oops, sorry. My stylus hit my mic. What are your thoughts on Donald and Douglas from Thomas? I don't watch Thomas the Tank Engine, so I have no opinion. Sorry. I know they're the Scottish twins. I don't know anything about them. Sorry. Not a very good looking arm right there. Good lord. That's not how you arm. Five minutes until I'm taking a break for food. I'm hungry. I'm not entirely sure what Brandon is trying to say. They said they like Scottish people, then go on about the only character that is one ethnically is Night. What? I'm terribly sorry. I don't understand. Can someone explain what? I think there's stuff missing from their post. Sorry for the confusion. Yay, art stuff. Yes, art stuff. Let me read it out and see if I can make sense of it. I love Scottish people as the only character that is one ethnically is Nightshade, real name Nadia, the Anubian jackal from one of Kadath's characters. I thought she was Egypt. What? I'm sorry, but I can't make heads or tail of that statement whatsoever. You know what they mean? Well, if you do, can you tell me in Discord or something? Unless that's a typo and you don't know what they mean. Okay, so this is how your statement translated in my brain. You said you loved Scottish people and then said as the only character that is one. And that made me think that you're saying that this character called Nightshade is ethnically the only Scottish character in existence. And you're clearly describing characters that are of African stuff? I don't understand. Uno momento, por favor.
You're live streaming.
I am live streaming, love.
Okay.
I can mute my mic for a minute if you want.
Just for a moment.
Okay, 1 second.
Which
Okay, I hope my mic is not muted. Let me know in the chat. I had to step away for a few minutes. Okay, you guys can hear me. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to stop for a food break. I will be back in about half an hour, maybe. Ooh, I need to update my break picture. Alright. I need food.
I'm back.
Just came to leave a like. Okay, that's funny.
I have returned. I have indeed. Mazano Rex Studios, thank you for subscribing.
I'm so sorry. I've just had lunch, so I need to cough a little bit. Well, a very late lunch.
What did I do with the stylus? Oh, it's right there. Okay.
So we're going to continue with this. Sorry.
I think we've drawn Mary Sue as Willy Wonka before. I think that's been a request before in another live stream one time. I think this knee needs to be lowered down. Yep, there we go.
I need a reference.
There's the pose. There we go. Okay.
There's still some things that need fixed, but that's okay. That's kind of comes with the territory.
That's better.
You're getting buffering again. I can't check the setup. I can, but I can't check. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It was going so well. Dropped frames detected 25% over the last 2 minutes a few seconds ago. Oh, I lost connection. Darn it.